23, we are going to start this lesson, which is spatial exponential functions. But before that, do you remember this symbol? What is it? Do you know its approximate value? 3.14. Okay. So as you know, this is an irrational number. Okay. And also, guys, in this lesson, you are gonna learn one more irrational number, which is e. Okay. So its value is 2.17. And as you see, both of them, pi or e, its approximate value is 3, but pi is bigger than 3, but very close to 3. But e is very close to 3, isn't it? Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Because this, it is not very close to 3, it is close to 2. Yeah, 71. Okay, so as you see, it is very close to 3, but less than 3. Okay, we have these two irrational numbers. So you know this, you learned it from elementary, I think. Okay, but now in this lesson, you are gonna learn these irrational number, e. Its approximate value is 2.71. Okay, so guys, now the name of this lesson, which is spatial exponential function, its name is coming from these letters, these spatial number. Okay, we have this spatial number, which is e to the power of x. It's look like y equals 2 to the e to the power of x is a spatial exponential function. Why? Because we have a spatial number, spatial irrational number, which is e. So guys, what is the difference between if we have a constant number like 2.7 to the power of x? Do we have any difference between them? There's no difference. It looks like, so guys, if we have y equals 2 to the power of x, you know its graph. It is exponential growth, isn't it? And now, if we have not 2 on its base, if we have 2.7, again we have its graph is exponential growth function. Okay, we have exactly the same thing. So look at its graph. You know, when we plug 0 for x, it will be 1. So its y-intercept is always 1. It looks like 2 to the power of x or 5 to the power of x. Okay? And then guys, so as you see now, this is the parent function of parent graph of the parent function e to the power of x. Okay, that's it for this, and everything is same, just its base is an irrational number, which is e. And then, so you are gonna see this exponential growth formula, which is a times, let me write it here, a e to the power of kt. Okay, so guys, how do we generate this formula? Before that, you learned exponential growth formula. It was a 1 plus r to the power of t, isn't it? You learned this. Now guys, so we are gonna assume that this thing inside the parenthesis, which is e, will be a times, look, a times e to the power of the time, and then this k will give you, do you remember n on the compound interest formula? If it gives you compounded yearly, n was 1. If it is like compounded monthly, what was n? Monthly? 12. 12. Okay. Weekly? N is? 52. 52. Okay. But guys, so what is the difference between the previous formula that you learned for compound interest and this one? So guys, if the compound problems, if it gives you like compounded monthly, yearly, weekly, if you have like the numbers like 12, like any number, if the number is defined. So you can use the previous formula. But sometimes you will see some questions, it looks like compounded continuously. But what number, if it gives you just continuously, and you don't know any number for n, how do you solve it? If it gives you compounded continuously, not monthly, not yearly, not weekly, just continuously, so you are going to use this formula. Okay? Also, you can see this formula as PERT. P is the initial amount, you know, and then e to the power of r times t. You know the meaning of r? What was r? The rate, and then t is the time. That's it. Okay? And also, guys, if we work with this spatial number, with this irrational number, you have to use your scientific calculator or your graphic calculator. Okay? Because it's an irrational number, you know how to calculate e squared. Okay, you have to use it. And now, guys, we have to use it. And now, guys, we have some examples with e. Look at the first one. E to the power of 7 and e to the power of -2. Oh, not the exact value of it. Just simplify it. It looks like if it gives you x to the power of 7 and x to the power of -2. What is it? Yeah, x to the 5th. But what is it? E to the 5th. So we are going to add the powers. That's it. If it asks the exact value, so you can calculate it by using your calculator. Okay? What about B? How do we simplify this? There is for power of -3 e to the 2x. We are going to distribute what? 4 to what? -3 to the 4th power, and the next is e to the 2x to the 4th. Isn't it? Okay, then what is -3 to the power of 4? Positive or negative 81? Perfect, yes. And then e to the 2x to the 4th, e to the 8x. That's it. Okay, we are doing the exactly same thing. What about this division? First, divide the numbers, and then next, e to the 7 divided by e to the 5th. 42 divided by 14 is 3, perfect. And then if we divide the same basis, 7 minus what?
5.
Joshua? 7 minus what? What is it? Please put it away. Okay, 7 minus 5, which is 2. That's it. 3 e squared. Okay, if you have a phone, please put it away.
I always stare at the pages.
Okay, but it looks like you are using your cell phone.
The first time I did have my phone, I just didn't stop staring.
Okay. Yep. Any question about these 3 examples? No question? Okay, so, which means you are ready to solve these 3 questions as exit ticket. Let me give you 3 minutes to complete it. Will it be enough? Yes. Okay. Okay, time is up. Now, any volunteer for the first one? Okay, good. So, ready? Number 19.
I don't know.
That might be there. I think it's.
I'm 21.
I'm 20.
Yeah, he's 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last one.
Yeah, everything disappeared. My name.
So 4 plus 3 plus 1.
Oh, that's perfect. So guys, because some students write for this answer e to the power of 7. But it is not 7, it will be 8. Because for the last one, there is e, which means its power is 1. So when we add 4, 3, and 1, we will get 8. Okay, perfect. You got it. Okay, for the next one, number 13. Okay. 10. Should be on this group. One more. 22. Okay. Number 22. Oh, you got 1,296, which is 6 to the 4th power. Perfect. And e to the e squared to the power of 4, which is e to the 8. Okay, good job. Thank you. So the last one, 11. Again 11. 3. Number 3 should be on this group. Okay, one of you. There is division. Perfect. 16 divided by 12 is e to the 6 divided by e squared, which is e to the 4. Okay, good job. Good. After this example, we have one more.